Jarlin Fox, Business News Group, MBN, and we here at the Business Conference in Orlando, Florida, graciously sitting here with Dr. Lynn Greenhaw of the Tuck School of Business and Mr. Michael Robinson, the head of IBM's program. So glad to have you guys with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Have you enjoyed everything so far?
So far, it's been fantastic.
Good.
Definitely, it's been good.
Good deal. Well, I'll tell you what, you were just astounding, you know, when you talked this morning, and Michael always has a wealth of information to bring to us. So I want to talk a little bit about your topic, when the minority becomes the majority, because it's happening and it's relevant and everybody's talking about it now. So what are your thoughts on it, Dr. Lynn and then Michael?
Well, it's a thing that is not speculative. This is census data, says it's happening. The babies that we're talking about have already been born.
Okay.
And the immigrants who were going to come into the country are already here. So we're talking about them getting old enough to join the labor force and to join the entrepreneurial community. So it is going to be what it is. There's no doubt about this. It's not like global warming or something that you can argue maybe it's not going to happen. This is going to happen.
Right, like the kids say, it is what it is.
It is what
it is. Yes, it is.
So we have to adapt to that. It's a different future for the U.S. economy. So we've got to make appropriate accommodations for how we're going to function and retain the national competitive advantage that's created such a high standard of living in the U.S.
Okay.
So Michael, what do you think?
Well, I think it's a critical issue that we really need to tackle head on, because you look at it from two perspectives. The minority becomes the majority, but from an economic standpoint, are we moving them? Are we moving far enough so that you were mentioning from a standard of living standpoint? That's where our workforce is going to come from also. To be competitive, what are we doing from an educational standpoint? So we really haven't focused on it in totality as we should have. So I'm concerned from that standpoint, because it will be critical from a U.S. standpoint to maintain the standard of living and things that we're accustomed to.
Right. Well, let's, you know, in terms of entrepreneurship, how do you think the changes when the minority really becomes the majority, when all these babies start to grow and everything? What do you think the face of entrepreneurship is going to look like?
Okay. It depends which sector of the economy you're talking about. The very low-skilled commodity sector of the economy is going to be dominated by minorities.
Exactly.
The problem is the knowledge economy. You look where IBM makes all its money, where Dell makes all its money, where the biotech firms, where the defense contractors, the real money is in the knowledge economy now. Right. So you have to have entrepreneurs filling that space that are well-educated, great entrepreneurs, and can be suppliers to world-class corporations like United Technologies, IBM, Dell, whoever else. You can't just be doing groundskeeping and industrial supplies and staffing and all of the things. They don't really create wealth. They don't create jobs. They don't create career paths for minorities in inner cities, Indian reservations, the barrios, the places we really need to be concerned about.
Right.